Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Ayakara the Jedi Sage, and where we last left off. We had just left the planet of Voss here in the background. Unfortunately, we weren't able to secure an alliance with the Voss in its entirety, because we discovered that they were waging a civil war against their own people, the Gormak, after centuries of their cultures separating. But we do now have a Voss mystic on board, Gaiden Co, who we helped go through his trials, and though he's remaining neutral, he's going to be seeing both sides, both the Republic and the Empire, and maybe then we'll come to a decision who Voss may assist. We need to go deal with an Imperial Dreadnaught. We need to try and capture it. It's known as the Javelin, and it is leading more Imperial forces to the core world of Corellia, which is currently under attack by the Imperials, by the Empire itself. Before we go do that though, let's speak to our companions a little bit more. Hello, Kaizen.
Grelkevskunak raktels. Woktraksrok. Telskik krak. Besade mohargask. Wakavas. Gurksasek. Otrofelskodjek. Tosha blumskik vakna. Shiverskars. Bisademo. Yanorforika.
We only know Venab's name and what he's done. That's not enough.
Korgakeran. Tornor Basroko. Trasmuklesare Oglak. Vanderhorsk. Skuvdeltras. Ortargorsk. Natrassisi. Ordartikcha. Mordavrapsa. Gretas.
If Mako might know something about Venab, let's not waste any time.
Skojarad Mask Osla. SWTOR Trangis. Utapolua. Your scout pocket.
Huh. I didn't realise the Jedi Consular and the Bounty Hunter storylines crossed over slightly. As a bounty hunter, you travel to Hutta, and you're trying to gain entrance to the Great Hunt, or the Grand Hunt, I forgot which one it is. It's a great, almost rite of passage for Mandalorian warriors, and anyone else who wishes to participate, and Braden is kind of almost your sponsor, or you're seeking a sponsor and Braden's going to help you. Mako is your first companion, and she's a great character actually. I really like her. I think my bounty hunter Valakor actually ended up getting married to her in his Let's Play. But Kaizen may not discover much good news then. Mako may still be able to get contacted, but Braden unfortunately is dead.
Oras Tajaba. Kur Unskara. Orvex Rajo Raunar. Do Unskka. Tosha Blumskik Vakna. Shiverskars. Bisademo. Yanorforika. Oras Tajaba. Kur Unskara. Orvex Rajo Raunar. Do Unskka.
I must admit I'm not sure what the average Trandoshan lifespan is.
Garnis Hisaknak Onath. Skuvdeltras. Korgakeran. Zevrenzesek. Skojarad Mask Osla. SWTOR Trangis. Utapolua. Your scout pocket. Lohasamar Klix Tulama. Mordavrapsak. Doskaskores. Shiverskars.
Okay. So Trandoshans rarely live beyond 50 years of age, apparently. Interesting. We'll come back and maybe speak to you later, Kaizen. Farron. Are you ready for the symposium yet?
I do believe I'm really feeling the benefits of some fresh air and exercise. Who would have thought? And your delightful company has been most beneficial.
Can't you ever simply talk to me?
Loveliness is rare. Is it so bad to be appreciated? I've refitted my equipment and streamlined Holiday's programming even further. Hopefully we should be of greater use to you. Besides, I should showcase my best work. Even in the thick of battle, you never know who's watching.
I see.
What? Oh, please excuse me, Jedi. The last pieces of the Van Drake generator must have a precise exposure to the ship's engine core. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Jedi,
dear.
could I please talk to you for a minute? It's about Theron.
Something isn't quite right with him.
Theron's been working so hard for the symposium. It's all he talks about. It's just so rare for him to get a real challenge. I don't think he's handling it very well. Please, he listens to you. Is there anything you can do?
Having his genius tested will teach Theron more than years of success.
I hope that's true. You're a good friend to us, Jedi. Both me and my sweet Theron.
Holiday, did Theron reprogram you to fall in love with him, or is it your choice?
Well, what makes real people like you fall in love, hmm?
I suppose I can't answer that question.
I use software to feel, but feelings are more than that. Like your feelings are more than reacting chemicals. I love Theron, so does it matter where that feeling came from? Nope. Not one bit.
Just in time. A moment longer and the irradiation would have gone too far.
Theron, honey, why don't you take a break? With me.
No. Too much to do. Sorry, Jedi. I'll speak to you another time.
Yeah, that could go horribly wrong. I'll leave you to your impending self-destruction. Let's go speak to Zenith next.
Might have evidence to clear the charges against my men. I found Greystar's journals. A group of Balmoran resistance fighters were on a mission to Nar Shaddaa. Never left. They have copies of the journals.
Balmora's free, or close to it. Shouldn't they have come home by now?
These men lost contact with us. Happens sometimes. They don't know Greystar's gone, or anything else. Their leader is Kalen Jays, one of my trainees once. I should go to Nar Shaddaa, tell him the news myself.
He'll want to know about Ty Corden, and that Darth Lacris is dead.
Still love hearing that. Won't be gone long. Pick up a shuttle to Nar Shaddaa, meet Jays, bring the journals back. Simple. Don't get shot while I'm away. Back. Met Kalen Jays. Journals are safe.
Have you had a chance to study them?
Started, but had thinking to do. Jays didn't want to give me the journals. Said Greystar left standing orders. If he was killed or captured, the journals should be destroyed. And Greystar told Jays not to give the journals to me. Ever. For any reason.
I hope Jay's had an explanation for these orders.
No. Says he didn't ask. Started reading on the way back. Greystar had plenty to say. He wrote in shorthand, tough to decipher. But there's enough evidence to release my men. Nayland Fiskin's charges fell apart. Need to go on the attack now, before Fiskin's campaign recovers.
You mentioned Nayland Fiskin is also making a bid to be opposition leader.
Yes. But he'll fail. Journals have some intel on Fiskin, too. Hence he took a bribe from an Imperial prisoner. Revealing it would hit him hard.
You may not have all the facts. Speak to Fiskin before you reveal it.
Don't want to be caught off guard again. No idea why Greystar didn't want me reading his journals. They're strange. So much history. Talks about people I knew. Like they're still... Back to work.
You're not gonna like something that's gonna appear in those journals, are you?
Been working on my combat technique. Noticed some flaws after fighting alongside you. All corrected now.
I suppose it never hurts to be meticulous.
I'm no use dead. Jedi, you're all right.
That was short, but thanks, I guess.
Political campaigning's heating up back home. Nayland Fiskin was rivaling me in the polls, but decided what to do. About that evidence, Fiskin took an Imperial bribe. Leaked it through the HoloNet. Hundreds of Fiskin's supporters switched to me.
You've publicly humiliated him. Be prepared for some backlash.
Already happened. Fiskin's preparing a speech to regain lost ground. Got a very talented speechwriter. He could still turn this around. I could ensure Fiskin's speechwriter has an accident. Non-fatal accident.
No accidents. You could address the Balmoran people first, and steal Fiskin's momentum.
Public speaking's not my forte.
It's easy. Relax, be honest. Let them get to know you.
This is me. I'll let you know how it goes. Polling for opposition leader begins soon. Me against Fiskin. Need one last push. Remember Greystar's journals? Managed to decipher more entries from the shorthand. Gave me an idea. Journals say Greystar smuggled out Balmoran refugees to camps off-world. Hundreds, in secret. They won't know Balmora's liberated.
It's time they heard the good news and came home.
My thinking, too. Helping these people is a duty, and good publicity. Should sway any undecided voters. I'll contact the refugees' leaders, but I need somewhere safe to meet.
I once attended a diplomatic summit in a cavern on Alderaan. It's quiet and secure.
Sounds perfect. I'll set it up.
I quite like how Zenith's storyline's going. Not as distracting as the rituals of Kaizen, and not as entangling, I suppose you could say, as Farron's.
My own people. Can't even trust my own people.
Take a deep breath and explain what's going on.
Those Balmoran refugees. I wanted to bring them home. Already arranged to meet them on Alderaan. Then I deciphered more of Greystar's journals. Found out why he didn't want me reading them. Journals report these refugees were in contact with local Imperial officials, negotiating for food, medicine, protection.
Greystar was aware the refugees were trading with Imperials?
Yes! Wrote it down! Never lifted a finger! Imperials would have offered anything for intelligence about Balmora. How many refugees gave in? Gave information and got my people killed! Greystar let it happen. But he knew I'd retaliate, so he kept this from me!
Greystar clearly didn't want these people punished for what they did.
He was too trusting! They're collaborators. Collaborators die. Or live in a cell. Already arranged to meet the refugee leaders, to help them home. But now they'll be going in chains for conspiring with the enemy. I arrest the guilty. I prove my devotion to Balmora.
You can't do this. Those refugees are coming to the meeting in good faith.
They sold us out. They get the mercy the Imperials showed us.
You must pardon these people for their mistakes, or the Imperial occupation will never truly end.
Always Jedi words. I have to think this over myself. Decide what needs to be done.
Wow. That was a twist. I kind of want to know how this resolves. Damn it. I guess we'll find out later. Felix. Hey.
Good news. One of my guys from Hoth got a promotion. Private Labik made it to Specialist.
Please send him my congratulations.
Thanks. I'll let him know. He's gone to Ord Mantell for training. I was there right after my transfer from... Felucia? No, Dantooine. Ord Mantell. That posting was lousy.
I imagine it seems rather trivial since facing Captain Valon.
Hoth was a bad mission in good company. This was the other way around. I was in a unit scattering a separatist training camp, setting noise charges, ambushes, that sort of thing. But Lieutenant Jorgen had seniority, and he let me know it. Snap inspections, status reports. Every day he was up in arms about something.
Did you get used to it eventually?
I said yes, sir, when he ranted, then did what was best for the unit. Maybe I'm being too hard on Jorgen. He was a good soldier. He's probably a general by now. We did the job and didn't lose a single man. Jorgen got a commendation. I got transferred to Sirocco, then to Duro, then Hoth.
Sounds like you're constantly being reassigned. Is that normal?
Army life isn't easy. I hope Specialist Labik appreciates what he's got.
There's a lot of crossover with other classes. Arik Jorgen is a companion, the first companion you get as a Republic trooper. Okay. Interesting.
I was hoping you'd have time for a quick strategy session. I was running a few scenarios. Repelling a boarding party, what if someone gets captured, stuff like that. I have to ask, what do you want us to do if you're taken by the Empire?
Get yourselves to safety, and send word to Tython. The Jedi have emergency procedures in place.
I bet they've had to use them, too. Okay, I'll log the order. Not a pleasant topic, I know, but it never hurts to plan in advance.
Fair enough. We'll speak to you later, Felix. And we just need to speak to Nadia now. Who should be here? Indeed.
Sorry, I'm still... Everything's so hard. I keep thinking Father's gonna walk in and say, "Cheer up, Nadia. The sun shines on a smile." Like I was a child. I hated it. Now I just want to hear it again.
I would have done anything to save him.
It wasn't your fault. I want to stop hurting. I want to be like you. You're so composed.
You need to come to terms with your grief before you take on new challenges.
I should focus on being your Padawan, rather than anything else. The royal family called the ship. They asked for me personally. Can you imagine? They want me to be their new representative. They obviously don't think I'm as good as Father, but I told them my plans, and I'll earn their respect.
Taking this on has clearly been good for you.
I've cleared my head, and doing Father's work has helped too. I want to use this chance. My people could learn a lot from the Republic, especially from the Jedi.
We've never had a chance to talk about where you come from.
It's mostly forest. Cutting road can take years because of all the thorn traps and wild animals. So our defense technology focuses on protecting our cities. The force fields light everything at night. One day I'll be back there. But not yet. There's too much to see. I was thinking about all the places we've been. Quesh was fun, apart from those Imperials all over our research station. And before that was the Fortitude. The galaxy's just so violent. How do you cope?
As Jedi, we look past momentary chaos and strive for the ideal. In this case, galactic harmony.
It must be why you Jedi train so hard. Sorry, I mean... we, Jedi. Father could never accept the Republic wasn't perfect. He loved the dream of it. I wonder how that dream will change. For the better, I hope.
Okay. So we'll end the companion conversations there, I think. There is more we could do. But we'll save them for another time, I guess. As I say, we'll break this video here. And when we come back, we'll be on our way. I'm guessing we're heading towards the Corwood Worlds to try and stop the Imperial fleet from reaching Corellia. I think we're too late from stopping the occupation, but hopefully we can stop some of the reinforcements at the very least. As always, though, this has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed. So feel free to comment if you so wish, and I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, bye-bye now.